At Beratung Advisors, we believe we have a diversity, equity, and inclusion problem in the financial planning profession. We refer to this profession as a noble profession, and we truly believe that. We believe the number one reason for stress, the number one reason for divorce, and the number one reason for suicide is often cited as money issues. We can truly have an impact on people's lives by helping them build a financial plan. We can reduce that stress and that anxiety potentially through financial planning. But people aren't getting access to it because the majority of our profession is old, white men. I sit here as a white male. I don't have all the answers. But what I know is to increase the amount of females in this profession and to increase the minorities and people of color in this profession, we have to lower the barriers of entry. Most people that have been successful in this profession entered it similar to me, where I was a pure commission person when I started out of college. I had to call a bunch of people, my family members' friends, and beg them for their business. So if I didn't come from a community that was affluent and didn't have a family that had connections, how do I start out? There's always a story of somebody that was successful without those, but the success rate is often cited as 11% success rate in our profession in that type of model. So how do I encourage people that didn't come from the background that I had to start this profession and have an impact? Also, it tends to be people that are extremely entrepreneur-driven and sales-driven when we are in a profession that's based upon advice and delivering advice. I don't know if anyone wants a doctor that's a salesperson. You want a doctor that's going to give you solid medical advice. Nobody wants an engineer that's a salesperson. You want an engineer that can test that bridge. And I believe most people want a financial planner that's not a salesperson, that just gives great advice, that helps educate and empower them to make informed financial decisions. So we have to solve this problem. Again, I don't have all the answers, but I believe our salary model is our way of being the change we want to see. By creating a salary model that allows people to earn a good income and to come in the profession and learn multiple roles and spend time learning the profession before they ever give advice to a person, that's going to solve a lot of the diversity and equity and inclusion issues we have. It's not even a drop in a bucket. We have some serious work to do. And I don't pretend to know how to solve it. But I know I got to control what I can control. And if I can lower the barriers of entry to help people enter this great profession, I've done my part. I believe the next biggest thing we can do is expose those that haven't had the same opportunities to this profession. And that's why we go back to colleges. That's why we go out to high schools, to expose as many people as possible to this great profession. We truly believe it's a noble profession, and people don't understand the opportunities they can have to not only impact the people they know, but to impact their community. And the best way we know how to do that is to lower the barrier of entries. And that's why we have a salary model here at Beratung Advisors.